Tony Tone Show, Vintage Sound 93.1 FM on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline. He's written a book, There I Go Again, How I Came to Be Mr. Feeney, John Adams, Dr. Craig KITT, and many others. Ladies and gentlemen, William Daniels, and not only is it William Daniels, it's his wife, actress Bonnie Bartlett, on the phone. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony. This is Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Good morning, Tony. This is Bill.
It's so great to have you guys on the show. Welcome to the great state of Iowa by way of the telephone. I appreciate your time.
Yes, well, you have a native from that area, and that's my wife, Bonnie. And say something, Bonnie.
Say something, Bonnie. No, I was raised in Moline.
Oh my gosh! No way! That's great.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Bartlett Insurance Company.
Oh my gosh! Yes, that is incredible. So, well, welcome back home, Bonnie. We missed you.
Right.
Oh, that's fantastic. I should send you some Whitey's ice cream, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh, yes. People give me Whitey. Do send me Whitey's ice cream. People do.
Well, this is such a treat.
It's about Whitey's ice cream.
Oh, it's so good. Well, I don't. So, William, do you go by Bill or what? I don't want to get it wrong.
No, that's either one.
Okay.
I like Bill. It's less formal.
Sure. Well, I just want to tell you, Bill, that I'm 33 years old. So you were a part of my childhood with Boy Meets World, and what I find so fascinating is that you've had so much success and done so many great things. It has to be kind of interesting because some folks may have grown up with you with Knight Rider, and then Boy Meets World comes along, and that becomes a hit. So you've touched a few different generations of folks and been there in all these different projects. When you reflect on it, what's the sense that you get?
Well, I'm aware of it. I'm aware of the two generations that this has all been three generations that this all been going on. I'm very happy about it. I try to keep up with the young people, but sometimes they go a little faster than I'm moving. But other than that, I enjoy trying to reach out to these people because the kids are very, very interesting and a lot more sophisticated than we were in my generation. But I'm enjoying it, and I hope it continues for a while.
You have written a book, There I Go Again, How I Came to Be Mr. Feeney, John Adams, Dr. Craig KITT, and many others. I haven't written a book, yes. Bill. I wonder for you the process. I've talked to a lot of folks from like John Fogerty to other actors and actresses that have written books, and I wonder what the approach was for you.
Well, I'll tell you, to be perfectly honest, I don't know what made me write this thing. I was just sitting there, and I pulled over a yellow pad and started writing in pencil without any planning, without any research or background. It's interesting because I was just testing myself to see if I could recall the journey I've been through so far. And, you know, when you pick up a pencil and start writing, even though you don't think you can remember it, it all kind of comes back to you. And that was the experience I had, and it was very exhilarating because I'd kind of, what would you say, recaptured my past.
Rescued, you said.
Yes, rescued my past. And I found that very revealing that it would all come back to me simply because I sat down and started writing.
I love that. How long have you guys been married? I want to talk about that for a second.
65?
66. We were married in 51 in Moline.
Wow. That's tremendous. Mm-hmm. So I'm coming up on, I think, 5 years with my wife, Casey, and we have two young sons, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. Give me some advice, guys. Like, what have you found being together for that number of years that's worked for you that I could perhaps borrow?
Let's see. Work hard.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would say, you always say mutual respect. I think that
that's true.
Each person has to have something that is creative that they do.
Mm-hmm.
And they each have to be able to do that. And you have to let them do that. Mm-hmm. Let each other do that creative stuff. And then there's all the stuff like with the children. agreeing on how to raise them and what to encourage them to do, what to schools and so forth and so on. Kind of agreeing on those things, that helps a lot.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think it's very, very important. And, my wife supports what I do in this field, morning radio, and it's got early hours and sometimes late nights. And she works one-on-one with her brother that has severe autism, and I try and support that as much as I can. So, I think we balance each other out. And I feel like that's got to be the case for you guys. I mean, even though you've kind of both been in the same field, it seems like you provide a good yin and yang for each other.
Exactly.
Undoubtedly.
No, that's true.
It's so great to have
both. We work very differently. We have a different approach to acting, which is interesting too.
So when it came like over the years to choosing roles, would you confide in each other? Because I'm sure that there were maybe like managers or agents or whatever, but it seems like if the other person that you're married to is experiencing the same things, you could probably just kind of talk about ideas and roles and scripts with each other.
Oh, undoubtedly. First of all, we're very fortunate in respecting each other's talent for whatever that amounts to. But it's the respect and it's the helping hand that we give each other if they're having a problem with their portrayal of their role or something like that. This is going over a long period of time, and I was first drawn to Bonnie when I heard her do a speech in a class at Northwestern where we were all auditioning for a play, and I turned around and there was this, what I heard was a real actress. And so I asked her out for coffee.
Wow. So anyway, years later, one of the things that but Bill always has called the own shot. Agents didn't like him. He's very strong. He's very He doesn't take advice. He does his own thing always. And it's not really the best way to approach the business, but it's worked for him. I'm a different bag altogether because I enjoy whatever comes up, but and I just love doing it all. But for him, it's always been a bit more of a serious thing, and he's always kind of backed away from things.
Sure. So
there's been nobody to give him advice except maybe me, because agents have never meant anything to him, and he calls his own shots, including the money.
And it's worked out so well for you guys.
For him, yeah. It has.
Well, and I tell you what, I'm thrilled to death to be able to speak with you, and I hope everybody listening will pick up the book. There I Go Again, How I Came to Be Mr. Feeney, John Adams, Dr. Craig KITT, and many others. Bill, I wonder, and it's going to sound nerdy, but I have the opportunity. Before I let you go, could you give me a little KITT and a little, maybe a Mr. Matthews? Just because I have to ask. I know it's embarrassing. I'm sorry, but you've been a part of my life for a while.
Well, I can do maybe, let's see, a KITT.
Perfect.
With Michael in the car, and I say, Michael, I believe there's trouble up ahead. Why don't you slow down and we see if we can avoid it? Is that all right with you, Michael? Yes, Bill. That's all right with me. That wasn't David, but it wasn't me either. Okay.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Mr. Feeney? Oh. All right, class. This will be our last session, and I want to say, work hard, be honest with yourself, and be good, and do good, and get a lot of sleep.
Oh, you guys are the best. Listen, I wish you nothing but continued success. The book is going to be great. Everybody needs to pick it up. Bill and Bonnie, thank you so much for the time, and please don't be a stranger. Come see us in the Quad Cities again, okay?
Okay.
We will.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.